Guys, please confirm to me. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Those who are attending in online. Guys, please confirm to me. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Those who are attending in online. Guys, please confirm to me. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Right. Sir. And check it what we completed in the last session. Right, sir. Now here. I think the total prerequisite part we completed there. Properties file and its related data is also we completed in the last session. So now we are going to talk about JDBC. Right, so JDBC. The content here we have to understand. JDBC is like what there? Java database connectivity. Java database connectivity. Right. Sir. So directly I'm asking one question to all of you guys. Now try to answer for it. What is this JDBC? What exactly the meaning of JDBC? Now tell me. What is the definition here? So JDBC is a technology. It can be used to connect with the database from Java application. It can be used to connect with the database from Java applications in order to perform database operations from Java applications. This is exactly the meaning of like what the JDBC. So here the overall concept is what there, interacting with the database from Java application, connecting with the database from Java application is the content. Overall information is like what there, interacting with the database from Java application. That's a point here. Right or not? So before going to interact with the database from Java application, before interacting with the database from Java applications, first we have to understand what is database, what exactly the requirement of the database, how many types of databases are available, what is database management system. These basic concepts here we have to understand. After that, we are going to understand how to connect with the databases from Java applications. Right, sir? Now understand one simple point here I'm telling to you. All of you observe carefully. In an enterprise applications, observe carefully. In an enterprise applications, it is convention. It's a convention to manage data in the enterprise applications. It's a convention to manage data. Like what there is convention to manage the organization's data or enterprises data. Organizations data like maybe employee details, comma customers details, comma products details. Okay, then after this products details, next one is services details, and so on and so on and so on. So many details now. In every enterprise application, it is a convention to provide or to manage the data, organization's data, like what their employee details, customers details, products details, services details, and so on. Everybody understand it clearly. In the enterprise applications, to manage the above specified details, we have to use storage areas. We have to use what there? Storage areas. In enterprise applications, to manage the above specified data, there we have to use what there? Storage areas. This is the point here we have to understand now. All right, sir. Good. How many types of storage areas are available? What are the various types of storage areas are existed here? Observe carefully. There are two types of storage areas. What are the two types of storage areas now? First one is temporary storage areas, and second one is what there? Permanent storage areas. There are two types of storage areas, temporary storage areas, and second one is what there? Permanent storage areas. See this, I want to show this entire thing in the form of a diagram. No? Try to understand it clearly. First one, right, so now here we are able to have like what there? Storage areas. Here we are having mainly two types. No, what are the two types of the storage areas? First one is temporary storage areas, and second one is what there? Permanent. Then for this temporary storage areas, next one is permanent storage areas. Permanent storage areas. Alright, sir. Now tell me, what are the various examples for temporary storage areas now? First, what you are understanding about this temporary storage areas here? If we observe this point here, answer is very clear. Temporary storage areas. Alright, sir. These are the memory elements. These are the memory elements which are able to store data temporarily. Which are able to store data temporarily, not permanently, temporarily only. What are the various examples now? What are the various examples here about this temporary storage areas now? Right, first one is buffers. In general, buffers are treated as what there? Temporary elements only. Buffers are able to store data temporarily. Next one is Java objects. Java objects are also be temporary storage. How, sir? How can you say Java objects are temporary storage area? No. How can you say that they are temporary? Answer is very clear. In my Java application, if I create an object, how long that object is going to be available in the memory? Max, how long that program is executing, up to the time that object is going to be available. Once the program is terminated, its execution, automatically memory is going to be cleaned up. Then in the cleanup of that memory, automatically that objects are going to be destroyed. Sir, all of you are getting it or not? So how long that program is executing, up to the time only that objects are going to be available for us. Or maybe in the middle of the program, garbage collector may destroy that objects also. There is no guarantee to say that object is available for long time. For long time in the sense permanently. Then there is no concept like this. Maybe in the middle of the program, garbage collector may terminate that objects, may destroy that objects. So there is no guarantee for the data which is there inside the object for permanent. Understand my point? That should be definitely what there? Temporary storage, temporary only. That's the point here I'm telling there. Good. That's why here Java objects are like what there? Temporary storage areas. Right, sir? Now understand this clearly. In the diagram also here I'm giving there. Here the examples are like what there? Buffers. Next one is what there? Java objects. That's okay, fine. This is the point here what I'm telling there. Just give a minute of time. Right, sir. Then after this, what about this permanent storage areas? No, what you are able to understand about this permanent storage areas? Right. If we come for this permanent storage areas, these are the memory elements. These are the memory elements which are able to store data permanently. These are the memory elements which are able to store data permanently. Everybody understand this clearly? These are the memory elements which are able to store data permanently. Got it or not? Next one is after that. Another thing is like what I am telling to you. Observe carefully. These are the memory elements which are able to store data permanently. That's okay. What are the various permanent storage areas are available? So now let me give some examples. What are the various examples now? File systems. First one is what there? File systems. That is our system hard disk. File system is what there? System hard disk. Next one is database management system. Or database management system. Both are okay now in this context. Next one is what there? Data warehouses. Another one is what there? Data warehouses. Right, sir. File systems, database management systems. Then what next one here? Data warehouses. These are in general. I'm giving there now. In the diagram, let me provide this. Permanent storage areas we can understand. Overall, 3 systems here we are going to provide. Right, sir. Now the first one is like what there? File systems. File system. Next one is database management system. And the next one is what there? Data warehouses. All right, sir. Now immediately we are having a question now. What about our question here? Observe carefully. All right, so the point is what? To manage data permanently. Already we have to manage the data permanently. Already we have file systems. Then what is the requirement? Then what is the requirement to use database management systems? What is the requirement to use database management systems? To manage the data permanently, already we have file systems. Then what is the requirement to use database management systems? That's the question now. Right, sir. A few reasons are available. Already in our academics also you might be have this question. Then we have to understand it. Few reasons, not complete list of reasons. No, our concentration is also not on like database and complete information here. At least basic awareness I require to provide. Right, now observe carefully. To manage data permanently, already we have file system. Then what is the requirement to use database management system? So point number one, all of you observe carefully. Point number one, tell me, sir, all of you now tell me, file systems is provided by the local operating system, managed by the local operating system, not provided. Anyway, file system is managed by the local operating system. Am I right or not? One more point I'm telling you, these are required now. It is platform dependent. It is a platform dependent. Yes, sir. Got it or not? In some Unix operating system or maybe Windows operating system, that file system is in a different way we are able to use. If you go to the Linux operating system, that file system and its conventions are totally different. And Mac operating system, if we go there, where the file system and its total approaches are different. Simple, not even go to the complete deeper concepts. No, that simple example. In some operating systems, backward slashes are supported. In some other operating systems, forward slashes are supported to separate the files and directories and all. In the case of Windows operating system, now we are able to say like what their folder and file. If you go to some other operating system, their directory or maybe some file or something else. So different conventions and different like notations are available to work with the file systems now. So definitely there we can understand what their file system is dependent on the operating system. So file system is managed by the local operating system. It is a platform dependent, and it is not suitable, and it is not suitable for the platform independent programming languages like Java. Yes, sir. All of you are getting my point or not? What's the point I'm telling there? File system is managed by the local operating system. It's a platform dependent, and it is not suitable for the platform independent programming languages like what there Java. Yes, all of you are getting it or not? This is the point here we have to understand. Next one is after that, after completion of this, what about this database management system now? Database management system is not a platform dependent. It's not platform dependent. Am I right or not? It is suitable for all types of programming languages like Java. All types of programming languages can use this database management systems. So are you getting it or not? So here Oracle is a database. We can use this Oracle for what there? We can use this Oracle for C programming language. We can use this Oracle for what there? Maybe Java or maybe some other. Moreover, Oracle we can use for what there? Windows operating system. We can use Oracle for what there? Linux operating system, or for Mac also we can use that. We don't have any restrictions. Sir, got it or not? Of course, that product, that software may be dependent. That's okay. But overall, Oracle database is what there? Is an independent of what their operating systems. Observe carefully. So it can be used for any type of programming languages like Java or C or C++ and so on. But file system is dependent actually. Operating system dependent. It is suitable for platform dependent programming languages only, not suitable for what their platform independent programming languages. That's the first point here we have to understand clearly. All right, sir. That's okay, fine. Next one is point number 2. All of you observe carefully. How much data we are able to store by using file system? How much data max we are able to store by using file system? Say for example, I have a student.txt is a text file. How much data we are going to store in the student.txt? Less data or more data? Max maybe 100 students data we can manage max. More than that, if we store definitely it is not possible to process the data effectively. At the same time, somewhat loading time will be taken more. Whenever we click on it, on time it will not open. It may take some time here. So that file system is suggestible for only what there lesser data only, not for what there more data. Sir, are you getting it or not? Say for example, simple example I'm telling you, try to understand it. For example, if you go to any company, in the company maybe 100 members are available as an employees, 100 employees are available in a company. So daily, maybe all 100 employees, they're able to provide their attendance through access code. Am I right or not? Or maybe thumb impression, maybe biometric, maybe either of the things, whatever it may be. So only 100 employees are in a company. If you want to manage the attendance of that 100 employees on a particular day, then file system is okay. We can prepare one Excel sheet. There we can maintain what there all 100 employees, their status, when they logged in, when they logged out, or all the details we can manage. Up to that, it's okay. Understand it clearly. Say for example, I'm telling to you another point here. At Durgasoft, think of it. Every day, 100 inquiries are coming. For example, Last 6 months of data, last 6 years of data I want to manage. Can I use file system? Can I use Excel sheet? No. Last 6 years of data I want to maintain. Is it possible? At least last 6 months of data. Definitely somewhat heavyweightness we are able to get it or not. So where file system is not sufficient. There definitely we have to go with what their databases. Database management systems here we are able to use. So altogether what I am telling there, no particular memory limitation, no particular data limitation. The simple statement what I am telling there, right? File systems are able to store lesser data. File systems are able to store what their lesser data. Everybody understand my point here. File systems are able to store what their lesser data. Next one is what their database management systems or database management systems are able to store more data. Database management systems are able to store what data? More data when compared with the file systems. But when compared with the data warehouses, no, again it will be less. Database management systems are able to store lesser data when compared with what their data warehouses get. That in the relative comparison, we have to understand it. Right, sir. Now point number 3. For example, the data is provided in the form of a text file or maybe some Excel sheet. Okay. Max, how much security we are able to provide the data? Simple point. Less security or more security? That's the content. At the same time, if the data is available at our databases now, how much security here we are able to provide for the database? What is providing more security? Your file system or database? Definitely database are providing what there? Some separate, even encryption and decryption algorithms or maybe some different security things are going to be provided over the database now. But that much of security algorithms are not available with what their file systems. Then altogether, what I am telling there, file systems are able to provide lesser security for the data. But whereas database management systems database management systems are able to provide more security for the data, right, sir? File systems are able to provide lesser security for the data. Database management systems are able to provide more security for the data. This is point number 3. All right, sir. Now here after this point number 4, listen carefully, all of you know. Simple example, try to understand it. I think all of you might be aware about that entrance exams like MSET or maybe TSET or something else. Some entrance exams are available to enter into the BTech, to enter into the engineering, right? Assume it. For example, one student has cleared the MSET exam or maybe some entrance exam completed. Okay, then he attended for like what there, that what I'm telling there, attended for counseling or maybe some seats allotment. Finally, he fixed one college there. Then he got that allotment in a particular college. Say for example, JNTU University and Hyderabad. He got a seat in JNTU University. All right. Now he want to join with that JNTU University for the sake of his academic. So first day, they are given some appointment date, particular date, no, for admission date. Say for example, on one particular day, the student has to come to the JNTU University, he has to join for that. Understand simple example. JNTU University is not using any database specifically for maintaining students' data. They are depending on the file systems only. Just they maintain some Excel sheet. That's it. Okay. Understand the situation now. Student first he has to go to the administrative block. He should not go to the directly classroom there. He has to go for what there. He has to be reported what there administrative block. Right. In the administrative block, that allotment order he has to show. Allotment letter and everything he has to show. Where might be some clerk might be taking that allotment letter, where he will type the information in Excel sheet. He will maintain the student data. That's okay. Then after completion of all the formalities there, then that clerk administrative representative may give information to him. Go to block A where academic section is going, and there we have to report. Okay, administrative block formalities are completed. Same student will go to the academic block. Academic block is different, administrative block is different. We'll go to the academic block. In that academic block, again, there is an office. There is a representative. Then he has to show that allotment order to that particular academic block representative. Again, what he has to take now, he has to take that academic, that means allotment letter. Then he has to type his data, the student data in his Excel sheet. This is second time. Understand it now. This Excel sheet is different. That Excel sheet is different here. Now here he will enter the data. After that, he will give information to the same student now. Okay, academic block formalities are completed there. Now room number 101 is a classroom for you for first year BTech, and you can go there. You can sit in the classroom. He'll go to the classroom there. There he sat inside the classroom. Class are going on, going on, going on. It's okay, fine. When the time is for exams. Exams time is coming there, coming close to that exams now. Then you want to utilize that library facility. You want to utilize what there? Library facility in that university. Sir, there is a library facility in university. Are you aware about it? No, sir, we don't require that. That every exam is a matter of one night stand, right? Even not like one night stand, it's a matter of 2 hours of stand. Previously, maybe one day batting, we used to say that. At my time of BTech, no, one day batting. That means tomorrow is exam there. Throughout the night, we used to study something. We know that. Definitely in this particular topics, you'll get the questions, no? We had some reference books and some all-in-one test papers, no? We used to prepare for that. Total night we prepared there. They'll go to the exam there. That's okay. At least some valid information we used to write. But I don't have any trust on you to write that valid information there in our exams, no? I said to you already, question independent answers. Like Java platform independent. Let them to give any type of question. That doesn't matter for us. Our answer is fixed. All right. So the same student wants to utilize what their library facility. When he want to utilize that library facility, what he has to do there, the point is what? So he'll go to the library where again some librarian, might be some representative is available. So if he want to take that library pass, again he has to give his information to admission information to the librarian. There again there is a computer. There again another Excel sheet is available. This is third time now. Understand it clearly. Then that librarian has to get the student information into the Excel sheet. He has to manage it. Okay, completed. But regularly he is going to the college and again coming out from the college now. So is somewhat far away distance now from his home and college now. So he want to utilize that bus facility of the same university. University is providing buses facility for the students now. Then he want to go for like what their bus facility. Then again he has to go for transport department in the same university. There some representative is available. Again he had a computer. There again another Excel sheet is available. The same student information has to provide again fourth time. Okay, completed. Next one is exams are coming close. Then he has to apply for exams or not. Again he has to take some chalanas or not regarding these exams. No, he must go for that examination branch. In that examination branch again the same representative. Then again computer. Again some other Excel sheet. There again the same student data has to be provided once again. Understand that everything is available within a single university or not? Within a single university, but single student data is maintained how many times? No, 5 or 6 times are maintained. Understand it now? In a single university, the single student data is maintained 5 or 6 times. In the sense, is it not a data duplication? Is it not the duplicate? Is it not the meaning of data duplication? Duplicating data. Understand my point here? So in technical, we used to say data redundancy. Technically, we can say what there? Data redundancy. This is exactly what there? Data redundancy. So this is because of what their file systems. This is because of what their file systems. Are you getting my point or not? All right, sir. Now the point is what their file system is able to increase data redundancy. And basically what I'm telling there. File system is able to provide what their data redundancy, is able to include data redundancy. But if we go for a database management system, the database management system can provide that centralized access for every department or not. Every department is connected in the network. If it is in the database, no, every department can access the data from a single copy or not. Right, sir. Now here, what's the point here? I'm telling there, database management system is able to provide, is able to reduce data redundancy. Database management system is able to reduce data redundancy. Right, sir. File system is able to increase data redundancy, and a database management system is able to reduce what their data redundancy. Is that all of you are getting clarity or not? Overall, so four differences here we provided here. First one is what there file systems is managed by the local operating system. It's a platform dependent and it is not suitable for the platform independent programming languages like Java. Database management system is not a platform dependent. It is suitable for all the types of programming languages like Java. Okay, right, sir. File systems are able to store less data. Database management systems are able to store what there more data. File systems are able to provide less security for the data, whereas database management systems are able to provide more security for the data. File system is able to increase data redundancy. Database management systems is able to reduce data redundancy. All right, sir. This is the point here what I have given there clearly. Got it or not? Okay, fine. Next one is after that another point here. I'm asking this question to you now. Try to answer for it. All of you know. For example, I have a text file student.txt. That file is available where some data is existed. 10 students data is existed. Understand clearly. I want to read the data. To read the data from a text file, can I write one SQL query like select a star from student.txt? Can I write like this? Is that query languages are supporting the text files? No. The query languages are utilized for database management systems or for normal file systems? No. Do you have any query languages support for file systems? No. No, not available. Got it or not? So query languages support is not available for what their file system. But how it is possible to perform this basic CRUD operations? No. How it is possible to perform the database operations? No. Like read data, insert data, update data, delete data. How we are able to perform these? No. If it is a text file, if you want to send data to the text file, or if you want to get data from the text file, then the process is what there. We have to use serialization and deserialization internally. Again, somewhat difficult approach. We have to write some Java code. Because of storing 3 students data or maybe 3 attributes of a single student onto the database, no, maybe 15 to 20 lines of Java code we have to write. For a travel purpose also we have to write what there 15 to 20 lines of Java code we have to write now. It's only serialization and deserialization, just storing the data and getting the data maximum. But apart from that, if you want to update the data, now serialization and deserialization is not worked out. Or if you want to delete the data, serialization and deserialization is not worked out. Again, only inserting the data, retrieving the data. Lot of Java code we have to write. So query language support is not available for file system. So database operations are much difficult. But in the case of database management systems, query languages support is available or not? In the case of this database management systems, query languages support is available or not? All right, query languages support is available for a database management system. Because of this particular reason. We can understand database operations are very simple with the database management system. Database operations are much difficult with what their file systems. Understand the point here. So no query language support. No query language support is available for file system. No query language support is available for what their file systems. Answer my point here. So database operations are very much difficult. Database operations are what they're very much difficult. All right, sir. Next one is there is a query language support for database management system. There is a query language support for database management system. So database operations are very simple. Their database operations are what they're very simple. All right, sir. Now these are mainly the differences here what we identified between file systems and what next one here database management systems. Sir, all of you are getting my point now? Just finally understand it. What points here we understood there? File system is platform dependent, not suitable for platform independent programming language. DBMS, that is database management system, is not a platform dependent, it is a platform independent, suitable for any type of programming language. File systems are able to store less data, but database management systems are able to store more data. File systems are able to provide less security. Database management systems are able to provide more security. Next one is what there. File systems are able to increase data redundancy, whereas database management systems are able to reduce data redundancy. Query language support is not available with the file systems, so database operations are very much difficult. But query language support is available for database management systems, so database operations are very simple. Now tell me, between file system and database management systems, what we have to use? What we are going to prefer? And definitely database management systems here we are able to use. That's okay, guys. Now this is question. Next one is another question here we are having. We need to answer for it. To manage the data permanently, already we have database management systems. Then what is the requirement to use data warehouses? To manage the data permanently, already we have database management systems. Then what is the requirement to use data warehouses? What is the requirement to use what there? Data warehouses. Understand it clearly. All right, sir. All of you observe carefully. What is the point here I'm telling now? To manage the data permanently, already we have database management system. That means indirectly I'm asking the differences between data warehouses and database management system. Point number one. Straightforward information. Now try to understand it now. For example, every day students attendance, or maybe in a particular organization employees attendance I want to maintain. So where what is sufficient? No, file system is sufficient. One Excel sheet is sufficient. That employees are maybe 100 or 200 something else. That's okay, fine. Next, another point. 6 months Durgasoft database I want to get. The last 6 months Durgasoft database I want to get it. Is it possible to maintain the data in the form of like Excel sheet? No, not possible. Then definitely we have to go with what there, some other database management systems or databases that we have to use. Okay, fine. Understand my other requirement. I want to maintain ICICI Bank customers data. What data? ICICI Bank customers data. How many customers are available for ICICI Bank? No. How many customers are available for ICICI? No. Think of it. Like in the form of millions and billions of customers are available, right? It's not like 100 or 200 or maybe 1,000 or 10,000. No. Lakhs of customers, maybe crores of customers may be available throughout the world. Maybe. Then I want to maintain the data. Is your Oracle database is sufficient for it? Is our database management system is sufficient for it? No, definitely. No, not sufficient. There we have to go for what there? Data warehouses. To manage large volumes of data, large section of data if you want to maintain, there we have to use what there? Data warehouses. See, in general in the companies what is going to be happen? ICICI Bank is available, for example. They had number of customers. Every customer has some data. That ICICI Bank customers and their details and their data is not maintained by ICICI Bank. The data maintenance purpose, no, they are given contract to some other third party company. Some other third company they are using there. The third party organization is able to manage that ICICI Bank data. Sir, all of you are getting it or not? See, then I think how many of you remembered about this Satyam computers? I don't know. Have you remembered that? Satyam computers. When that scam was coming into the picture, actually, when it was available into the picture, no, because of one small problem, that entire scam was coming out. By the time, what is that problem actually? Some Australian bank has given database maintenance to Satyam computers. Understand it? One Australian bank has given the database maintenance to what their Satyam computers. Then they have maintained that, but in Satyam computers, one of the employee has sell that some of the data, some of the customers' data to other bank in Australia. This is illegal actually. As per the contract, it is not good. then immediately that Australian bank, original bank, they have given fine in the form of crores to the Sachin computers. Right. While showing the transactions and everything, that fine and everything there, then the total scam, what Sachin computers has done, the total scam is coming in out. That's the route actually initially. One of the Australian bank has given a fine to Sachin computers. From that particular point on, that everything is coming into the picture. So anyway, whatever it may be, the bank is very good. More number of customers are available. That bank is unable to manage their customers' data. Why? Because you use data. Moreover, that is an important data. That is a secure data. That bank people has to give assurance to their customers that data should not be shared to any third person. Secure. They have to maintain security. They have to maintain much storage, and they have to provide much processing also. That's why third-party organizations are able to manage some enterprises data. Yes, sir, got it or not? But how the third-party organizations are able to manage that enterprise data? How it is possible? They know just by using what there some storage areas. What are the storage areas? No, not by using file system, not by using your database management systems, just by using what there data warehouses. Maybe they are maintaining the data clusters. They're maintaining what their data clusters, number of clusters they're having there. The simple content here, Amazon data center. I think it was started at Hyderabad also recently. Yeah, there also is. So the main point is what there storing the data. Huge volumes of the data is coming. So every day how much data is coming there? Altogether, if you observe there, every day how much data is coming now? Maybe some petabytes or maybe some other measurements are available in the form of that huge volumes of data is generating from all the members there. So maintaining this much of data is the biggest task nowadays. Maintaining this much of data is the biggest task in everywhere in outside. Because of that reason, people are maintaining some underground storage areas now. Under the water, under the might be sea, some underground storage areas they are maintaining. Of course, because of some other reasons. Sir, got it or not? Right. Anyway, whatever it may be, they're having their own approaches here now. Right, sir. The point here, what I'm telling to you, database management system is able to store lesser data when compared with the data warehouses. Okay, obviously, I want to give the point here. Data warehouses are able to store. Data warehouses are able to store more data, large volumes of data when compared with all, whatever it may be. This is point number one. Next one is, okay, listen carefully. In the area of data, in the area of less data or huge data, whatever it may be, in the case of data, what is the biggest challenge nowadays? No, storage, providing storage for huge volumes of data is one biggest challenge. Not only that, another biggest challenge is available. What is that biggest challenge? You know, retrieving data. Retrieving data is also a biggest challenge. Observe carefully. For example, in our database management system, we have a table. Some EMP1 table is available, some employee table is available, where 5 records are available. Select a star from EMP1, finish. Immediately we are getting data, not taking much time. For example, 100 records are available in the same table. Select a star from EMP1, little bit time it will take, then it able to provide the data. 1000 records are available in the same EMP1 table. When you type select a star from EMP1, it may take a lot of time. Sir, got it or not? It may take a lot of time. Of course, might be. In our cases, you might be seen with the 5 records or 10 records or 15 records data, there we are writing that select SQL. But if 500 records are available, 1000 records are available, if you write select a star from the EMP1, it may take a lot of time. You're not going to get output immediately, the table data. Even though the data is retrieved here, but the entire data is not going to be displayed immediately. That buffering time it will take now. Maybe circles are rotating. Understand it clearly now. So retrieval operation is the biggest challenge nowadays now. Got or not? So the retrieval operations are not good in the case of database management systems. In the case of database management system, the retrieval operations are not good. But in the case of data warehouses, retrieval operations are available in the form of data mining techniques. Some data mining techniques are available. By using data mining techniques, we can read the data in a fast manner. That is possible with what their data warehouses. Observe carefully. No good retrieval operations are available. Retrieval techniques, retrieval operations are existed for database management systems. No good retrieval operations are available with the database management systems. Right, sir. Then after this, but data warehouses are having very good data retrieval operations in the form of what there data mining techniques. Data warehouses are having fast retrieval mechanisms in the form of data mining techniques. Right, sir. In the form of like what there data mining techniques. Observe carefully. Now these are like what there. What is the point here I'm telling there? The content here we are able to understand. These are mainly the difference between like what are their database management systems and data warehouses. Of course, more data, more security, all the points are going to be applied here. No need to worry for it. But I have a question now. Here we have seen three types of permanent data storage areas. We have seen that. What are the three things now? File systems, database management systems, data warehouses. These three things here we have seen. But which one we are going to use in our applications now? Right, sir. Finally we are getting more advantages to what their data warehouses. Then in general people are thinking about what their data warehouses now. Am I right or not? But the reality is what their actual thing is what their depending on our application requirement, we are going to select either of these. Depending on the requirement, we are going to select what there either of this. Blindly we are not going to use data warehouses. What is required for our application development, that we are going to use. So if you're getting it or not? Right, so now let me check this in the diagram here. We are having all the points like this. That's okay, fine. Right, sir. Now here I have a question. All of you understand this question now? Up to now we have seen database management systems, and some situations we are saying like what are their databases now. But here I have a question directly. What is my question here? What are the differences between database and database management systems? What are the differences between database and database management systems? Right, sir. What are the differences between database and database management system? All right, now this is a simple question now, but everybody must know about this one. Why? Because somewhere else we used to say that database, and some other places we used to say what their database management system. But what exactly these two are? These are both are same or both are different? That you have to analyze now. Right, sir. Observe carefully. Database is different. Database management system is different. But what is the difference between these two now? First difference, very first difference in our academic level difference. In general, we used to know this difference here. What is that now? Database is a block of memory. Is a memory storage part, is a memory block. Database is a memory block or block of memory. Database is a block of memory to store data. Database is a block of memory to store data. Sir, got it or not? Database is a block of memory to store data. But what is this database management system now? Database management system is a software system. Database management system is a software system. It can be used to manage the data by storing it in the database, and by retrieving it from the databases. By storing it into the database, by retrieving it from the database. Observe carefully. So this is what exactly the basic difference between the simple difference between database and database management system. Come again here. Database is a block of memory, is a memory block to store data. But what is this database management system? Data is available. Okay, block of memory is available. There's a database, but we have to store data into the block of memory. We have to read data from the block of memory. We have to update the data in the block of memory. We have to delete the data from block of memory. All the database operations we have to perform or not. To perform all these database operations, we require a software. We require a set of programs. That set of programs are called software. That software is called as what? Database management system. Yes, sir. Are you able to follow or not? Okay, fine. In other words, we can say database management system is a database plus a set of programs to perform database operations. We can say that even that one also. But another definition here I'm telling to you, now try to understand this definition now. This is required. All right, now what exactly other definition, other context of database now? Say for example, I'm asking this question to you, try to answer for it. What is the database of Durgasoft? What is Durgasoft database? Sharif sir is taking Oracle classes. No, Oracle is a database for Durgasoft. No, yes sir. Now tell me. Now in my JDBC class, I'm going to use Oracle or MySQL databases. No, that's why these two are the databases. No, no. Durgasoft database is what? The collective information of all employees at Durgasoft, all students information, all courses details, all schedules information, all trainers details, all this collaborative information of the data of Durgasoft is called as what? Their database of Durgasoft. This is a technical, this is also another statement here we have to understand. Yes, sir. Are you getting that much? So tell me, what is the database of the Durgasoft? No, observe carefully. Database is the collection of database is the collection of interrelated data, collection of interrelated data as a single unit. Database is the collection of interrelated data as a single unit. Come again here. Then what is the meaning of this collection of interrelated data? Say for example, Durgasoft is an organization where students are available. Students are coming for courses or not? Students, courses, both are related or not? Students are coming for courses. Next one, students are coming for courses which are taught by faculty, which are taught by trainers. Student, courses, trainer, all are related or not? Students are coming for the courses which are taught by trainers at the respective schedules. At the respective schedules. Now come again. Student, courses, trainers, and what next one again? No, schedules. All are related data or not? All right. Students are coming for the courses which are taught by the trainers at the respective schedules in the respective classrooms. Again here, classroom is also having some details or not? So all these details, all these entities are what? They're interrelated. Their collective information as a single unit is called as what? There is a database. Sir, are you forget my point or not? All right, so that's okay, fine. Then what is this another definition here? Observe carefully. What exactly the meaning of this another definition here? No. Database management system. Observe carefully. Database management system is the collection of interrelated data and a set of programs to access data. Right, sir. To access data. Database management system is a collection of interrelated data and a set of programs to access data. Observe carefully. Okay, Murali sir is also be taking Oracle classes in online, I think so. Right, sir. Yeah, Sharif sir in offline and Murali sir in online. Right, so people are comparing the faculties, no, right? I had one funny situation actually. It might be happened a few years back, almost 5 to 6 years back, I think so. Not even that, more than that. So by the time I'm taking classes in a peak mode, along with me, Durga sir is also be taking the classes there. Then both the classes are in a peak. In my classes, 1,000 members minimum. In every class, if we start the batch, 1,000 members. This is not my original classroom there. Third floor, I have another classroom there. 1,200 members capacity room. Minimum 1,000 members. At the same time, Durga sir class also. but he's taking certification classes. Myself, I'm taking these Java classes there. Going on. One fine day, when I open my mobile phone, when I sign that mobile phone, I used to go for that Facebook for the sake of I have some pages there in Facebook regarding this Java. Java by Nagoor Babu is my Facebook page actually. So I had my own Facebook page there. Then I used to give some posts in that Facebook page. No, because of that reason, I used to open that Facebook. On fine day, all of a sudden I got a post. What that post? No, who is best is the title. Here at one photo is my photo, other photo is a Durga sir photo. If you like Nagoor Babu, give a like. If you like Durga sir, give a heart symbol. Their polling is going on. Then how people are doing this kind of things? No, at the end we are both brothers actually. We are staying at the single home, single house, right? Then I shown the same thing to Durga sir. No, then Durga sir has given information. Who is getting more likes now? Check it now. Right, sir. I give a name to Durga sir. No, your YouTube star, sir. Not like Facebook, no, but myself is a Facebook. No, I have more training there. Like this, I given there. Like just kidding, I'm telling there. But the point is, watch. People are doing unnecessarily this kind of things now. So at Durgasoft, every faculty is equal, including me, including all the faculties. No, we are maximum. We are bringing all the faculties with very good. See, the point is what in Durgasoft, if we touch any faculty, they're having minimum 10 years of experience. Minimum 10 years of experience, and maximum maybe 20 years of experience also. Understand it clearly now. So definitely faculty members are good, but each and every trainer style is different. So myself, I'm following one style. Durga sir is following another style. Some other trainer is following some other style now. But adapting to that style is important thing for the students. You are sitting inside my class. My style of content is what there. Just I'm explaining the content. While explanation, I'm going to type the content. I'm able to maintain some document. I'm able to share the document to everybody. Programming, I'm sure that's okay. This is my style. But Durga sir style is what there different. He don't like to use like what there paintbrush. Always he wants to go for blackboard. That means marker board. Without marker board, he unable to take the class. But marker board is irritation to me. But we are both brothers only. Understand it? You don't like to teach in paintbrush. Always he likes to go with what there. You can check in YouTube there. Every video he must use what there marker board and marker only. Without that, he unable to teach the content. But my thing is what there almost 15 years back I left that marker board. Even in the marker board, if I want to give straight line, no, my hand is not suitable for it. When I put that marker there, it is going on maybe this side or not in a straight line. Why? Because I left it totally. But when I go to the paintbrush, no, I can work somewhat speed. But Durga sir is unable to do that. A real-time example I identified there in the lockdown, he take the last batch for data science, no, where he wants to give some diagram there. One fine day I went there, I sat along with him. How he's teaching the content, just I'm observing there. He opened that paintbrush, then he's trying to do something, no, and a single diagram he took nearly 15 minutes of time. Why? Because the problem is what there is not having much like interaction with that particular one. But if it is a marker board, no, effectively able to give the more content. But is Durga sir style. But my style is what there this one. But if you come to my class there, you should not point out to me hey, why you are not using marker board, no. And if you go to Durga sir class, if you should not ask to me why you are using marker board. Still, there's a old concept. Why don't we use the system brush and paint and all? They're having their own styles, no. Sir, got it or not? Of course, in Durga sir, maybe some Ramesh sir class is available. UI technology is taking his own style. Sweta madam is there. She is following her own style. But only the point is what they're switching from one faculty to another faculty. That's the talent of the students. But everybody is giving content wise, everybody is giving good content only. What is required in outside market? More than that only we are trying to give. I think why I'm giving this information, I think so you understood it clearly. Right, sir? So don't go for any comparisons here, but everyone is equal. Now try to understand it now. Now let's move on to the point here. I think so you understood my exact point, why I'm giving these points now, right? Clear. Don't compare. Coming to our point here. So what exactly the difference between database and database management system? Database is the collection of interrelated data as a single unit. Database management system is a collection of interrelated data and a set of programs to store data, to retrieve data, to update data, to delete data, and all the things here we are able to provide. Right or not? These are mainly the differences between database and database management system. Sir, all of you are getting it or not? Right, sir. Then, how many types of database management systems are available? Okay, forget about database. No, that's okay. How many types of database management systems are available? There are three types. Of course, more than three types are available here. But example point of view, I'm taking three types of database management systems. There are three types of database management systems. Frequently, what we are going to use, that one all I'm giving there, but different types are available. First one is what there, relational database management systems. First one is what there, relational database management systems. Second one is what there, object oriented database management systems. And the third one is what there, object relational database management systems. Object relational database management systems. Overall, like this, distributed database management systems, network database management systems, different types are available, but I don't require all of them. Majorly, I required only these types only. Object relational database management systems. That's in the diagram also here I want to provide. Overall, how many types of database management systems are existed here? Three types. Here we are having, what are the three types now? First one is relational database management systems. So the same thing here we are able to say like what there, RDBMS, relational database management system. Next one is what there, object oriented database management system. The last one is what there, object relational database management system. Sir, clear? All of you are getting clarity now? Right, sir. Now the point is like what there, what exactly the purpose of each and every one, at least one statement. And I'm not having any intention to talk more about this database related content. At least some nature care I want to provide, try to understand it clearly. All right, sir. Now here, first one is what there, relational database management system. What is the meaning of this relational database management system? It's very simple. Regularly we are using the same point here, same thing, same database only we are using regularly. What we are able to get here, it is able to manage data. It is able to manage data in the form of, it is able to manage data in the form of tables. Sir, am I right or not? It is able to manage data in relational database management systems. Data will be provided, data will be maintained in the form of like what there, tables. In the form of like what there, tables. Observe carefully. Okay, data is available in the form of tables. How to perform database operations now? To perform database operations, we have to use query languages or not? We have to use SQL or not? Answer my point, Ken. Now the point is what? To manage or to perform database operations, in RDBMS, relational database management systems, we have to use SQL2. Right, what is this SQL actually? SQL is what there? Structured query language. Structured query language. This is the meaning of SQL. SQL2, that number is available. You can understand it now. That's okay. This is about relational database management system. Similarly, what is this object oriented database management system here? What you are understanding about it? It's also very simple. Listen carefully. It is able to manage the data in the form of, objects by following object oriented features like encapsulation, abstraction, next one is what there, polymorphism, and so on, inheritance, and all the kind of things now. By following these object oriented features, data is going to be represented in the form of like what there, objects. Of course, nowadays almost all the database vendors are supporting this object oriented features, object oriented programming with the databases now. Oracle is giving support, MySQL is giving support, my Sybase is giving support. Like different databases are giving this kind of support here. Anyway, right, sir. This is one thing. Okay, observe carefully. Okay, data is available in the form of objects and their object-oriented principles. It's okay, good. But how to perform database operations? Here also to perform database operations, we required some query language or not? To perform all these database operations, we required what there? Some query language or not? All right, so now the point is what? To perform database operations in object-oriented database management systems, we have to use a separate query language. We have to use what there? We have to use OQL query language. What is this OQL actually? OQL is what there? OQL is what there? Object query language. OQL is what there? Object query language. Object query language. SQL is what there? Structured query language. But OQL is what there? Object query language. This is the meaning of object oriented database management system. This is first one here we understood. Now this is like what the second one. All right, sir. Now similarly we have third one. What about this third one here? Object relational database management system. Object relational database management system. What is the meaning of this object relational database management system here? The point is like what there? Everybody understand my point here? It is able to manage the data in the form of tables and objects. Which representation we require? We can use either of this, but both are available in object relational database management system. It's somewhat advanced one, somewhat advanced thing, no, but still it is available here. We can manage it. It is able to manage the data in the form of tables and objects. That's the point here I'm telling to you. Next one is after that, to perform the database operations, to perform the database operations in object relational database management systems, to perform the database operations in object relational database management systems, we have to use a query language like SQL3. We have to use a query language like what there? SQL3. Right, sir. SQL3. What is this SQL3 actually? Understand it? SQL3 is like what there? SQL plus OQL. Both are existed here. SQL plus what next one? OQL. Both are existed here. Sir, all of you are getting it or not? SQL plus what there? OQL. That's it. Now these are the points here we have to understand. Overall, the types of database management systems are also we understand. So finally here, my intention of giving this total concept is what there? Just to give some awareness on what is database management systems, how many types are available, what are temporary storage areas, permanent storage areas, what is file system, what is data warehouses, what is RDBMS, what OODBMS, ORDBMS, just giving some brief idea. Why? Because anyway, tomorrow onwards we are going to talk with the databases only. In JDBC, without having database, we can't do anything. So everywhere we are going to work with what are their databases only. So that's why somewhat information I have given about this content here relate to this database management systems and all the content here. Okay. Then after this, after completion of this particular content here, the next concept is like what there? Query language, query processing system. Next one is what there? Query processing system. All right. What is the meaning of this query processing system? What is the requirement of it? No, nothing. When I send one SQL query to the database, from where we are sending? That is from SQL prompt, or maybe from Java application, or maybe somewhere else, that doesn't matter. When I send one SQL query to the database, how database will execute that query? What exactly the internal process of executing that query? How we are able to get results by the execution of a particular query. All these things here we are going to understand. This is our required topic. Technically, that is required. Why? Because in the future, I will differentiate statement and prepared statement. Two topics are available: statement and prepared statement. I need to differentiate these two. To differentiate these two, we need to understand that query internal processing system. How queries are processed internally, how queries are executed internally. On the base of that only, we can differentiate statement and as well as like what their prepared statement. So there, a set of steps are available that I'm going to discuss with you now, right? So tomorrow we'll see that content there, query processing system. That tomorrow is Saturday, right? Can I take the class or Monday? Tomorrow, right? Yeah, come tomorrow's session. No? Tomorrow I think so Saturday. Then core Java I need to take long session, right? Why? Because that 6 o'clock class I need to take somewhat extra, no, right? So then make it is on Monday. Right, sir. Monday onwards I'll continue this part here. Okay, then tomorrow and day after tomorrow core Java classes. I need to conduct this. I was since topic here. I have to complete. Right, sir. Then query processing system topic I will discuss on what there Monday. Monday again advanced Java class is going on. Don't worry. Let me complete few days of time. Once we have started our content here on weekends also, we are planning for somewhat sessions there, or maybe at some other time or something else. I'm able to give some schedule to you. By that, we are able to speed up it. No need to worry for it. So continuation of advanced Java will be on what there Monday. Tomorrow and day of tomorrow, then classes schedules are available. Some other classes, no, right? Thank you, sir. We'll meet on Monday again. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Yeah, storage procedures and functions topic is available. Right, exactly. Right, sir. No, I don't want to cover Jasper reports. No, it's not related to our content. Same time, come at same 6:30. 6:30 to 9. I will take it. Core Java tomorrow 6:30 to 9. What is it? What is it? So what you are expecting? Tables, no? No, not at all possible. That's why I'm giving. I think you're online student, right? But why you're attending? No. You want to come for offline? Permanently want to continue this batch in offline? Yeah, if it is at our home, you may have chairs, no? If it is online, it's somewhat better. Yeah, maybe tables are available at our home there. At least dining table is there, right? There we can sit and we can write it, no? But here might be not possible. Why? Because no, pay tomorrow 1 lakh rupee. No? That is possible. Yeah. Anytime, then if the batches are starting, you can join with them. Hmm. No relation. How much I required, I will discuss in the classroom itself. Oracle, up to that Oracle, how much? See, I will show even Oracle installation. I will show how to write SQL queries. What SQL queries I required, not entire Oracle course. What I required for advanced Java. Then I will discuss everything in Oracle first. After that, I will go with what their JDBC program now. So at any time, we can join with Oracle and UI technologies. But actual dependencies what there for JDBC Oracle is required. For servlets, UI technologies are required right from servlets. When you are coming there again, no? Why you are not attending classes regularly? You're absent. You're not having any rights to ask to me. Once come to the classes regularly, then we'll discuss. No, 2 years of time it will take. Attend for it. Huh? Who's close? That's Java problem. What we have to do? You have to ask to that James Gosling. Why stupid? Why you are giving this much of lengthy courses? No. And moreover, here we are discussing what is there inside the Java only, right? We are not discussing our own points, no. Yeah, then we are planning like that actually. So nearly then in the full stack now, nearly 15 subjects we have included actually. But completing them in the sense, even not only for you, even for me also, completing courses is a bit of difficult task. Simple logic. If I complete your course a bit earlier mode, I can start another new batch. I may get more money. Think of it. But the point is not that one. Your satisfaction and my satisfaction is important. See, learning process is going on only one time throughout your life. That time we have to learn completely. See, for example, you are coming here. Of course, you are asking to when it is going to be completed. By recognizing your point seriously, and tomorrow if I complete your batch, what's going to be happen? Example, I'm telling you. That means the point is what? If I hide some content, if I discuss only the important topics, no, what's going to be happen? You will not understand complete Java. Observe carefully. Shut down it. You will not understand the complete Java. Understand it clearly. But if you want to understand the complete Java, we require completeness. Complete course we require. But nobody is teaching complete course except Durgasoft nowadays. Even myself in core Java, these many topics I'm including because of only one reason. What is that reason here? Myself is not a businessman. Myself is a trainer. I'm a teacher. What I know, everything I have to discuss. At the end of the day, your knowledge and my knowledge should be same. In best example, today JDBC, I can start directly steps to prepare JDBC program. Just I'll give one definition for JDBC, then I'll go for it. Then tomorrow I will start programming. Then day after tomorrow we'll finish 5 programs. Within 2 weeks of time, JDBC is going to be completed. What you are going to understand? So the point is what? Forget about the duration scale. Every day you are coming to the class or not. Every day you are getting more content or not. That's important thing. Why? Because one more time I'm telling you. Once you left from Durgasoft after completion of the courses, once your training part is completed, understand it now. You will not come back to the institutes to learn for the courses. Once you are getting job, you don't have any time even to update yourself. Then where we are totally busy with your work, not possible to update yourself. Even moreover, my intention is what there. Every time thinking about new technologies. The best example. Previously, Spring Boot 2.x version is there. Now, recently, very recently, Spring Boot 3.x version is available. Now, up to night, every day night, 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock, I'm updating that. I'm going to teach that. For what purpose? For the sake of you only. Why? Because if I give latest technology, definitely in the future it will be migrated. By the time you should not get any confusion. That's why I'm telling that learning is only one time. That time we have to learn effectively. Without having proper knowledge, even if you go for company, you'll not survive there. Definitely make it some struggles. Then what is the use of learning courses at Durgasoft? So once you are coming to Durgasoft, especially my classes there, forget about durations, no. But the thing is what there, as much as max content I want to provide. That's why I'm conducting the program is contentful program, not job guarantee program. If it is contentful program, if it grasp my total content, automatically will get job. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that is see the point is what if you learn the subject, no, you can play with interval. Going on, so things are going to be. Hmm? Yeah, any questions? Tomorrow, if you come to me when you are completing courses, no, there is a fine for you. Hmm? No, yeah. Then if you want to go your home, there just give intimation. I'll go for some alternative. You you want to leave from Hyderabad? You want to stay here only? Yeah. Parallelly, I started this advanced Java now. Then immediately I'll go for some morning hybrid. I'm going to start. You can join with that. Okay, parallel. I'll give some intimation in the classroom. Then parallel you can join with it. Then you'll speed up it. No need to worry for it. And moreover, one more thing. Even if you complete your courses within next month or next month now, where you are going to get job? Now the situation is totally hot. So that's why then improve yourself during this time. Is a recession time. Some layoffs going on there in companies now. Then people are not taking immediately. It may take some time. Minimum it may take 6 to 7 months of time. You know, that's what I'm telling there. In the next June or July, maybe 1 or 2 companies will come to Durgasoft. I had commitment. I'll plan for it max. But still that entire outside market is not that much of good. Why? Because uh, I think yesterday I got in news in CDS nearly 3,500 members are, yeah, then they send out. Yeah, TCS also. Then things are going on bad in outside, but it will come again. It will come, but it may take some time. Here. Meanwhile, see, if you want to survive in this particular market at present, no, you should have very good knowledge. Then it is possible. All the shortcuts to get jobs and all these things are not worked out at present. If you know subject, then only you will get job. If you don't have subject, you will not get job. It's a clear cut information now. Because of that reason only, in outside job guarantee programs are totally failure now at present. Even they're not accepting the people for job guarantee now. All institutes in outside also they are saying that now we are not giving guarantee for job. Regular course only we are conducting. Like this now they are coming. Right from beginning I'm following the same thing at Durgasoft. Yeah, things are changed now nowadays. So because of that reason, learn subject completely. Max information. One time if you learn it, no, you can use that at any time. We can utilize it at any time. Moreover, that will be fetching for you in the case of interviews or in the case of project development. Okay, so don't worry, then we'll finish it as early as possible, but content wise we have to understand it. Thank you. Mm. Mhm. ఇప్పుడు 4 o'clock వస్తున్నారు కదా, నెక్స్ట్ మీది 5 o'clock వస్తుంది. 5 to 6:30. ట్యూస్డే నుంచి కన్ఫర్మ్. అదే అదే వద్దని చెప్తున్నాను, ముందు ఇది కంప్లీట్ చేయండి. డెవాప్స్ ఎప్పుడైతే ట్యూస్డే అన్వర్డ్స్ యువర్ బ్యాచ్ టైమింగ్ షుడ్ బి 5 to 6:30. కొన్ని రోజులు అయిపోయిన తర్వాత 6:30, 7:30 కూడా అటెండ్ అవ్వాలి. ఇది అడ్వాన్స్ పెడితే అటెండ్ అవుతున్నారు. ఇది నాకు క్లియర్ కట్ పిక్చర్ ఉంది, ఎందుకంటే మీది కొంత స్పీడ్ అయిపోతుంది, తగ్గుతుంది. కన్ఫర్మ్ అది ఇక మినిమం 1 month ఇంక వెళ్ళిపోద్ది బ్యాచ్ ఎండ్ ఎంత వరకు ఇంత టైం ఉంటుంది. టైమింగ్ ఏంటది? అవునవును. మీకు మీకు 5:30 నుంచి మొదలు పెడితే మీది 5కి మొదలు పెడితే 9 వరకు పెట్టేసుకోండి. ఎందుకంటే ఇప్పుడు కోర్ జావా మీది తొందరగా అయిపోతాయి. ఈ 6 o'clock బ్యాచ్తో కంపారిజన్ మీరు చాలా తొందరగా అయిపోతుంది, ఎందుకంటే కొన్ని టాపిక్స్ మీరు వాళ్ళతో కూడా అటెండ్ అవుతారు. 5 to 6:30. 6:30 కొన్ని రోజుల తర్వాత మేము నా 2 weeks తర్వాత కానీ 3 weeks తర్వాత కానీ 6:30 to 7:30 కూడా ఇంకో స్లాట్ పెడతాం మీకు. అప్పుడు కొంచెం ఫాస్ట్ అయిపోతాయి. అయిపోతే మళ్ళీ ఇక్కడ ఇదే టైంలో ఫ్రేమ్ వర్క్స్ స్టార్ట్ అవుతాయి. ఇప్పుడు అడ్వాన్స్ స్టార్ట్ అయింది కదా, ఫ్రేమ్ వర్క్స్, స్ప్రింగ్ ఫ్రేమ్ వర్క్, హైబర్నెట్, వెబ్ సర్వీసెస్ ఇవన్నీ ఇక్కడ స్టార్ట్ అయిపోతాయి. సో అందుకని 5 to 9 అనే టైము ఫిక్స్ చేసేసుకోండి, వేరే దాన్ని పెట్టుకోవద్దు. నెక్స్ట్ 5 to 6 months వరకు కొన్ని రోజులు ఇంకా చెప్తాను, ఇంకా టైం పడుతుంది. అవుతుంది, అది రాంగ్ స్టెప్. ఇప్పుడు నీకు స్టార్టింగ్ లో కొంత ఏదైనా డిఫికల్ట్ అనిపించవచ్చు, కానీ ఈవినింగే కదా. ఏది అడ్వాన్స్ అవునా? అడ్వాన్స్ ఫీచర్లో ఇప్పుడు 4 to 5 ఫండమెంటల్స్ చెప్తున్నా కదా, ఆ టైంలో వస్తుంది. కానీ ఆ టైంలో బ్యాచ్ స్టార్ట్ అయినా అక్కడ జేడీబీసీ వరకు నడిచేది, మళ్ళీ సర్వర్స్ నుంచి దీనికే వస్తారు 7:30కి. అక్కడ స్టూడెంట్స్ కూడా ఫ్రీనెస్ ఉండదు, అంతే అంతే. మ్యాక్స్ నెక్స్ట్ 2 months అనుకో, 2 monthsలో అయిపోతుంది, మ్యాక్స్ స్టార్ట్ అయిపోతుంది. స్టార్ట్ అయిపోతుంది. థ్యాంక్ యూ గైస్. అండ్ the 4:30 batch and 4 o'clock, Mayank. Now today, then we are taking that. What time then? 4:30. Tomorrow, as usual, regular schedules only. You can come at what time there regularly. At what time you are coming there to the class? No, 4 o'clock, right? Same time we can come there. Tomorrow, no changes. Regular classes we can go. Yeah. Then up to how much information is required from Aragel and up to how much data we required from UI, then I will discuss up to that. Then after that only I will move on to the advanced Java. Don't worry. Okay. Right, guys. That's all, guys. That's all for today. Might be next advanced Java class will be on Monday. Thank you.